Talk about frustrating. I'm terribly sorry that the camera's all shaky, but you know, I don't have a gimbal or anything yet, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm out. I'm on my way back home actually. Just been to the East Side Mall shopping. Been in Reva and DM. So I went in Reva. Right, I can see exactly why it was done, but it's still a little bit annoying the way that it was done. Okay, so I went in Reva and I bought a bunch of stuff, groceries, like fresh vegetables, couple of cans, like nothing like expensive by any means. Got it all, put it in shopping bags, got the receipt and carried it out. Went to DM, which is like the drugstore sort of place. Got the sorry, a bit of a curb. Got the nappies. Got some porridge, like baby porridge sort of stuff. All of that, and then took Rowan, sat him down, let him free in the little play area in the middle of the store. I have no idea what's going on with this bloody lighting situation. Anyway, let him run around, and I noticed that the bags were very heavy. They were like really like weighing the pushchair down. It nearly fell over. So I redistributed everything. So I took the changing bag and put it on. Put some of the heavier groceries in the bottom of the shopping cart that's attached underneath the pushchair, and then left the lighter stuff in bags. Still obviously have the receipt and everything, only this time I've now got nappies on the bag and everything. In fact, there's a photograph there of the back of the pushchair. Okay? Now, Rowan is very tired. He's very sleepy. It's nearly lunchtime, you know? I didn't want him to go to sleep without having anything, because the snacks that I bought him, he wasn't interested in having. So I went back into Reva, literally the little bread section that's attached to the shop, and grabbed some bread buns, went up to the thing, put them on the counter. Person behind the counter comes over. I say, just these please, just these bread buns. And she looks over my shoulder, like literally like, and ignores me for about 15 seconds. I'm like, what the f is going on? Like, has she just like not heard me? Have I said it wrong? Have I like accidentally insulted her or something? So eventually she, like, you know, comes back to life, stops doing the doll impersonation, picks the bread buns up, scans them, and tells me how much. So I drop my money in the little coin slot, because they handle raw meat and stuff behind that counter, so they don't touch anything. You know, like, they don't touch money or anything. They just like make you put it in a little thing, so that it's not like getting all mucky. So put it in, change comes out, and as I turn around, like literally from this to this, there's a security guard standing so close to me that if he was any closer, he would be having sex with me. And he's just looming. So obviously this shocks me a little bit. And he asks me, this is all in German from this point on up until I say otherwise, by the way. Says, where's this from? Here, Reva. Have you bought it? Yeah, I bought it, I left, and then I came back. Did you buy it here? Yes. Is it from here? Yes. Is it from here? Yes. Have you bought these items here? Yes. I have the receipt. Did you buy these here? Yes, I have the receipt. Did you buy these here? Yes, I have the receipt. It's in the bag. Do you have a receipt? Yes, it's in the bag. Give me a moment and I will get it. Because at this point, he hasn't moved. He's still pretty much touching me and in my personal space. Now, I don't mind so much. I know that, like, security work does involve some level of, like, getting close and being prepared for physical activity. Let's put it that way. But I am a fat man pushing a pushchair with all the accoutrements of a pushchair attached to it and myself, loaded down with shopping. I'm hardly a flight risk, I don't think. Even if I was, I'm still visibly a fat man. Like, I don't think I'll be outrunning the rather speedy, athletic-looking security guard anytime soon. Now, at this point, I am still stuck in the queue, right in front of where things are meant to be, like, you know, transactions are meant to be taking place, because this guy will not move and will not allow me to move. Which means there's now a queue of about 10 people who all immediately want bread the moment that they see a security guard is yelling at someone. And they're all in the queue behind me. So I managed to eventually, like, you know, sort of while talking with this person and while trying to state that, yes, I have bought these bloody things here, I managed to move him and move Rowan. Got him out the way a little bit, and then started looking through the bags. Now, all my bags are attached to a giant carabiner, like this here, you see? And what that basically involved is, to get into the bags, I have to take them off of the carabiner. So I took the nappies off and opened the first bag, because I couldn't remember which bag I put the receipt in. I am still searching for I'm doing all of this while this guy is still ranting, "Did you buy this here? Did you buy this here?" As I reach into the bag to find the receipt and, like, you know, move stuff around, he reaches underneath Rowan and grabs a can of chili beans, like kidney beans with chili flakes in. Points to the label after shoving it in my face and says, "Rewe. From here," in German. I'm like, yes, I've told you. I bought them here. I have the receipt. Now, at this point, he switched to English. "Do you have the receipt?" "Yes, I have the receipt. I've told you. I have the receipt. I'm getting it now." "But did you buy them?" "Yes, I bought them. That's why I'm getting the receipt out." "Did you buy them here?" "Yes, I'm getting the effing receipt. Give me an effing moment." Which point I grab a receipt from the bag, hand it over, and it turns out it's not the right one. It's the DM receipt. So he looks at it and shoves it back in my face. "This is DM." "Right, give me a moment." So I grab the other receipt that's in the bag and hand it over. He looks at it, goes, "Oh, okay," and then walks off. Just sort of like lets the receipt go. So that was fun. It's been a stressful morning. I'm trying to juggle my son and a pushchair and all the shopping and remember everything that we need to get and go around and get everything, and then struggle to put it all in the pushchair and everything, and then, like, feed my son while he's trying to go to sleep and is not letting go of my hand because he just wants to lie against it and go to sleep. And then I've got a very, very obtuse security guard yelling at me in German, demanding that I show him something. I've told him that I'm going to show him it, and then he asks whether I even have it in the first place without giving me even a moment to try and get it. So yeah, that's fun. That's been my morning so far. I'm nearly at home now, so I'm gonna edit a bunch of videos together, put Rowan to bed after he's had some lunch, because I managed to keep him awake for a lot longer than I thought I would. And then, yeah, then I'm gonna have a bit of a rant and a bit of a yell to myself. Might play a game where I have to hit things. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, back in a bit.
Hello and welcome to day number 84. People have just gone to bed here. So Dexter is currently playing with a stick that's got feathers on one end. Obviously, in usual fashion, he's mainly playing with the end that doesn't have the feathers on. Saguta and Rowan are in bed. Saguta is currently just sat reading, and Rowan is kind of fighting going to sleep. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, welcome. Hello. Yes, I'm a little bit more chilled out now after calming down from earlier escapades. Yes. Well, never mind. Things happen, don't they? So, in news today, obviously I've bought a bunch of groceries, have replenished the cans that were missing. Not all of them, which is a shame. I think I need to go to Real or yeah, probably Real. Maybe Netto. I don't know. I think I can get black beans in Real only. So I'll probably go there. Not tomorrow though, maybe Thursday. Tomorrow I have to wait in. I hope. Because apparently our TV might be arriving. That should be fun. That should be interesting. The mount for it arrived today. Not a great deal of time ago, actually. Maybe like 2 hours, 3 at most. I mean, it's 10:25, 10:30. So yeah, I think about only 2 hours ago. Amazon Prime, exploiting the everyman. But, you know, like, it's here, I guess. I would have been happy with it arriving tomorrow. I can't really do anything with it up until I get the TV, so. Oh, dear. Right, let's cover some basic stuff. So, let's slow roll the way in as much as possible and actually just cover what we ate today. So, I didn't eat any breakfast. I have the raisin bread still, and I should have eaten it. I reminded myself last night that I wanted to have it for breakfast, but I forgot. Which tends to be a recurring theme when it comes to breakfast and stuff like that. I'm just never really hungry on a morning, which is kind of sucky and weird. And the few times I am, I usually just eat a bunch of rubbish. But anyway, first meal of the day was this. This was a portion of the potato vegetable ratatouille bake thing, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to come up with a name of it. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it was, the vegetable lasagna ratatouille baking dish thing. That with a dinkel bread bun, so a spelt bread bun. Which was very nice. It was very crusty. The spelt was really nutty in flavour, actually. Like the bread bun, it was really nutty. It was really nice. Just ate one of those, even though I bought 4, because Rowan ate 3. So while I was actually recording the little walk around outside sort of thing, the explanation of what happened this morning, Rowan was just merrily sat in the pushchair, chomping away on one of the bread buns that I'd given him, and he got 90% of the way through it and then fell asleep while eating it. So that was cool. So I ate mine while he was in bed and thought, oh, like I'll have one now, and then later when he has lunch, I'll have the other bread bun. 2 bread buns each. That's fine. It's probably quite a lot for the boy, but give him the option. So when he woke up, I gave him all of his food. I gave him everything that I'd planned for him for lunch, and he ate 1 bread bun, and then while my back was turned, when I was getting him a refill of water, he ripped open the paper bag and stole out the 4th one and started eating that as well. So yeah, Technically, I suppose he's helping me diet. I guess. Like, anyway. Yeah. Shame. But never mind, you know, like... Meh. Never mind, you know, things happen, don't they? Then we basically just played around in here for a little while. I calmed down quite a lot. I eventually, after about 2 hours, 3 hours of playing with him, I sat him away with some Peppa Pig and some Paw Patrol, and I got out my magic. All the magic decks and magic cards that I have, which is a sizable amount, I want to say, but it's not a very big collection. Like it's more than you would expect for a beginner, and there's certainly like level of cards there that you would not see for a beginner. But most of it's not there because I actually sold off quite a bunch of it to help fund the move here. Same as my comic book collection. I sold off an absolute ton of those, including, I was pleasantly surprised to find the price of, Spider-Gwen, #1. Well, it's like the Enter the Spider-Verse issue 2 or something, like the one with the very, very first appearance of Spider-Gwen. Yeah. Which is basically just Gwen Stacy is Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen. Yeah, so that's a shame. I sold off a couple of series that I actually really enjoyed reading, but you know, I managed to keep a couple. Rover Red Charlie, for example, I managed to keep that one. It's a little bit, you know, more adult orientated than most comic books, but it's got a really cool premise, being that it's following 3 house pet dogs through the apocalypse of humanity. It's really good. It's really funny. It's got some interesting bits, like the dogs talk to each other and understand each other, but if it's words that they've never heard from humans or anything, then they just don't get it. You know, they run across a military dog, and the military dog says like, "Oh yeah, I'm following this mission. I'm doing what the soldiers told me to do." And they don't understand a word that he's saying because he's talking about, like, you know, search and rescue and garrisoning and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I digress. I did tell you ages ago we were going to go off on weird tangents, and guess what we're doing? Yay. Anyway, lunch and tangent. No snacks or anything, which, you know, again, fine. Like, I'm not particularly bothered. I did buy myself a bottle of Coke Zero, and I did drink it just because I was a bit stressed. And it felt like the lesser version of what I could be doing. Like, I could have gone and got any of the chocolate bars or anything, but I didn't. I stuck to, you know, something that has no sugar and has none of this and has none of that, but is, you know, like a few additives. So, not the greatest, but it is what it is. Then, dinner. Yay, dinner when Seguta came home. Seguta wanted to do summer rolls again, but given my disastrous results with rolling a summer roll, I opted to just have everything in a bowl and go from there. So this is what I had. Now, that isn't all that I had, by the way. That's like a full bowl of lettuce and cherry tomatoes and onion and peppers and all sorts of stuff. But when I was most of the way done, I grabbed some more vegetables, threw those in. Seguta started bemoaning the fact that rice noodles don't keep very well. I said, you know what, I'll take some then. So I grabbed a handful, put those in, squirted in a bunch of sriracha and let rip, ate it. It was wonderful. Yeah, that was about it. I think I forgot to take a photograph of with the rice noodles and stuff. But Meh, never mind. Never mind. I'm sure you know what rice noodles look like, especially covered in sauce. They were mostly red. I put in quite a lot of the sauce. It was good. It was very good. I think I had a little bit of hummus as well. It didn't have anything to dunk in it because it had shaved the carrots rather than, like, you know, just leaving me with some chunks that I could eat. So I sat there with a with a spoon in the most probably weird way of eating hummus and vegetables ever. I would have a fork full of veg and then take up a little teaspoon and have a teaspoon of hummus as well. So yeah, make of that what you will. Haven't eaten anything since. I did go to the shop and I bought a bunch of little bits that we needed, some milk, some bread, you know, like the usual suspects. And then yeah, I've just been here. I played a couple of games of Magic. I lost every single one, but you know, meh. I've been working on a couple of decks because I have decided that Thursday I'm going to go and play Magic rather than go to play board games. Because, you know, it's been a very long time since I actually played Magic with someone, or anyone, in fact, apart from, you know, digital, and you don't really feel the same doing that because there's a much smaller card pool. It's not the same as, you know, getting involved in a big multiplayer game or doing something that you already have the cards for. You know, this is like, yeah, Magic Arena doesn't have a very big card pool. It's only the last few sets, whereas I've got cards all the way back from before 8th edition. I want to say maybe even before 6th, maybe. Whatever set Squirrels were first in, that's the stuff I've got. So yes, make lots of little squirrels and then eat the opponent. Right. That's more than enough slow rolling. Let's get on with it, shall we? I hope you're all going to enjoy the 4 days of vlogs that I've just uploaded all at once. Today's weigh-in. Let's do the usual thing. So, old weights in kilos, old weights in pounds, and new things. So today I weighed in 114.4 kilos, 114.4 kilograms, which translates to 200, I'm acting like I can remember, I'm actually just looking at the screen, 252.3 pounds. Which means, now I want you to brace yourselves for this, because when I found out, and I plugged all the numbers into my spreadsheet that calculates everything, I was very, very annoyed. It works out that, like, including all of the, you know, sort of like extra little points and this, that and the other, that I have, since starting, lost 39.925 pounds. Not 40 pounds, 39.925, which means, thanks to rounding, it's only 39.9 pounds instead of 40. So I'm this close, just that tiny little bit to 40 pounds down since beginning this, which is 18 kilos, over 18 kilos, which, yeah, I'm really happy with that. Over the last couple of days, you know, just giving my body a break from little cheats and things like that. Everything's just melted off. It's wonderful. I talked in the video for either yesterday or 2 days before. I think 2 days before. I talked about how, you know, like my non-scale victories and things like that. It's actually kind of annoying. It's now at a point where my shorts, really are at like danger level of slipping down a little bit too far while I'm carrying stuff or walking around. So I either need to buy a belt tomorrow or Thursday morning, or I need to buy new pants. Bugger. Oh dear. Well, you know, yeah, things are going good. I'm really enjoying this, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still absolutely love to just sit down and eat a pack of Oreos or shotgun a couple of Kit Kat Chunkies with peanut butter. Do you have those in America? Don't know. It's basically just, like, I assume you know what a Kit Kat is. It's a Kit Kat, but giant sized. Like, as if you'd pimp that snack. Followed by, on the inside, instead of all the layers being just like the wafer and chocolate sort of mix, it's peanut butter all the way through in the top, on top of wafers and chocolate. It is lovely. They are wonderful. A thing that we get over here that I've never seen in the UK, apart from in certain very rare occasions, is white chocolate Lion bars, which I don't know how to describe at all. It's basically just caramel wafer and crunchy biscuit things, but with white chocolate instead of milk. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've had a good one. And yeah, I shall see you tomorrow for day 85. Absolutely, definitely tomorrow for day 85, because I am not going to sit and edit 4 videos one after another again. Like, this is torturous. I mean, don't get me wrong, after the wedding, I'm probably gonna drop down to like once a week for the vlogs. But at that point, I'm gonna come up with something else, like some other sort of channel content sort of thing. I have no idea what. I mean, I might even start doing stuff beforehand. I know I want to do some cooking videos and things like that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I actually want to do, what direction I want to take this entire thing in. I mean, the vlogs are gonna stay on occasion, but I don't know. I suppose the idea for a beer review channel is kind of moot now, isn't it? What with the whole trying to lose weight and keep it off sort of thing. I can't exactly turn around and start drinking beers every single night and reviewing them. That would undo a lot of progress very swiftly, I think. Who knows? There's plenty of time to think. Plenty of time to think. Right, thank you very much. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.